Craig, with the game against Carnarvon Town postponed, it must have been frustrating to go another week without a fixture.
Yeah, it is. Of course it is. We want to play as many games as we can. Obviously, we had a good rest the week before that, but it is what it is. Don't go chasing things you can't affect. It was, unfortunately, there'd been floodlight damage with the weather, and we can't help that. No one can help that. So yeah, it was what it was. We managed to train on Friday night anyway, and the lads had the weekend off, so it was as we planned anyway. Just without a game, obviously we've got to fit a game in somewhere. But midweek fixtures aren't, they're not a problem for ourselves. We've been playing that for 6-7 months. So yeah, it is. It is what it is. Get on with it, and plan for Cardiff Met coming up.
Well, the lack of games in January has meant extra time on the training pitch, so I imagine that's been a welcome relief after having such that busy schedule.
Yeah, it's huge, massively. I think you could even the last game against Cardiff Met, I think you'd see the difference in our performance, with spending a bit more time on the training ground. It was really tough. I think that's probably been obviously physically and mentally, we never really touched on it because I didn't want to be negative when we're in the middle of such an amazing achievement. But I can speak for myself personally. I was exhausted physically and mentally. I know a lot of the staff were and a lot of the players were. So yeah, it was it's nice to get a bit of a Saturday to Saturday type and getting 4 or 5 training sessions in, and that was a real tough one not to have any training rhythm.
Well, we are hopefully back in action this coming Saturday. We take on Cardiff Met here at Park Hall.
Yeah.
We faced them in the last Phase 1 fixture and it was a tough game too. Do you expect more of the same this time around?
Yes, certainly. Cardiff Met are a very good team. They're well organised. They've got good, young, enthusiastic players. Ryan's done a fantastic job there, along with Craig Hanford as well. So, they're really well organised, well coached, well drilled. Good bunch of lads that give everything they can, and they've got some really good ability in there as well. So it's a great combination. And they've done amazingly well with the group they've got to finish in the top 6, should I say, so in being the top half of the table. It worked wonders there, with the players and with the coaching staff. So yeah, we know it's going to be tough. It always is a tough game, no matter what, like I said. And with not playing last week, then we got to make sure that we are, we're right at it. We've had another good week of training this week. We had 4 sessions again this week, 4 sessions last week, where previously we've been having 2 sessions and a recovery session. So yeah, it's all been good. It's good on the training pitch, and let's hope it reflects that on the actual pitch on Saturday.
Cardiff Met were in action last weekend. They picked up an impressive 2-1 win at home against Penabont, so they'll be coming to Park Hall filled with confidence.
Yeah, of course they will, and they've had some good results over Penabont this season. I think is it 4 times they played them with League and Cup, and won 2 and drew 2. So obviously, like I said, Ryan and his staff have certainly got their players playing, and and as we had last week as well, they give everything they had, and they always do. Cardiff Met teams, like I said, fit, organised, enthusiastic. So we know it's going to be a tough game, and we're going to have to start well, and hopefully we can take the training ground, into the match day.
Well, Cardiff Met have lost their last 9 games against the New Saints, and they haven't won at Park Hall since 2019. So do you think stats or records like that play any bearing on the game, or is it simply a case of taking each game as it comes?
Yeah, I think we've found out this season, and with that, we've had 2 or 3 more defeats than we'd like to. Obviously we'll go last season without being beaten, and this season we've had 4 or 5 already. So yeah, it's not. I think it's certainly with the European football played a part in it. And let's hope back to being Saturday to Saturday with lots of training, ground activity and contact in between, then we can be a bit better on the weekend when it comes to domestic league. So but yeah, it's a tough game, we know, and anyone can beat anyone on any given day.
Well, the transfer window is coming to a close next week. Are we likely to see any more signings before that window shuts?
Yeah, we'd like to, really would. We've got 3 or 4 moving parts, and and 3 or 4 people in the pipeline. It depends on a couple of things. With it's like a knock-on effect with other things. So yeah, we're hoping we can get 1 or 2 in, and but we always look to strengthen the team and strengthen the squad. So with experience and with young players, we're always looking to stay one step ahead if we can and strengthen the squad. But yeah, we obviously it's only 4 or 5 days left to go, but we will be doing everything to try and strengthen.
And ahead of the game against Cardiff Met finally this coming weekend, what's the injury and availability situation looking like?
Yeah, it's still strong. Still strong. With unfortunately, Josh Daniels has got an operation on the 14th of February. So Josh is just sort of pre-op preparation. Ryan Astl's is back in. Adrian Sizovic is back in today as well. Ash Baker's back in. So yeah, we've I think that's it really. Tom Jones is back on the training pitch as well, so Tom will be available. So yeah, it's we are looking strong again. There's only the really the longer term on Ryan Astl's, but he's had the all clear from the surgeon again, so he's ready to go full blast and get himself back in the squad.